It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. For the Nuggets, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. We'll get to see Ricky Rubio on the court tonight. The guy can be a magician with the basketball. One of the most exciting passers in the league. Guys both past and present. Who are some of the players who were the most fun to watch pass the basketball? Shaq?
Well, I played with one of them in Miami. Helped me get a championship. Jason White Chocolate Williams.
Oh, yeah.
I went to school where another one went to school. Pistol Pete Maravich was also very fabulous. But last one, Ernie, Steve Nash. Played with him in Phoenix also, those 3 guys.
You reckon there were any times, Shaq, in practice that you got, you just didn't see a pass coming?
Oh, no.
Took it right in the nose? Oh, come on. I'm sure you did. Everybody's done that.
No, Ernie.
No. But not the answer I thought I'd get from him, Kenny.
Well, I hate to say this. You can't mention these 2 guys in the same name with Rubio, but Magic Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Magic Johnson is the guy. He's the guy who made the no-look pass.
Did you just mention Rubio and Magic on the same list?
I said I can't do that.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure. Okay.
But Rubio's really good.
No, he's good.
But he's no Magic Johnson.
He's no Magic Johnson.
But he's pretty good.
Really good.
I'll leave it there.
And I'm with you on Pistol. He was the best.
He was the man.
It was great. That'll do it for us for here for now. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
The Nuggets have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court. Welcome to the Pepsi Center in Denver. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Utah, they feel like they're a better team than their record shows, and in games like this one, it's an opportunity to prove it. They can step it up and make a game of it. We'll see.
And there's history, some bad blood between these 2 teams that makes it all the more interesting.
These are 2 clubs that know each other well, the strengths, the weaknesses. It's going to be a tactical battle.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap has become one of the best NBA big men when it comes to getting steals. Now, Millsap says when you're 6'8" going up against guys that are 7 feet, you're not going to be able to block their shot every time. So you try to get it down low when they bring it down. It's all about being smart and using what you have. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And Millsap is as crafty as it gets on defense, one of the most underrated players in the game. And 2 conference rivals, Steve, going head-to-head. Maybe a little extra animosity tonight here.
You know, Kevin, to describe it, they don't like each other. There will be no hugs, no handshakes. This is about compete, compete, compete.
Well, good, right? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I don't like everybody all fluffy. Come out there and go at somebody.
No. Yeah, we even have competition here on the broadcast booth.
I know, I'm elbowing you for that sandwich.
Oh, there's another elbow from Steve Smith. Thank you, Steve. I got it. I understand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Utah, Ingles at small forward with Favors at the 4. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Now Murray. Millsap a screen on Rubio. Down low and stolen by Favors. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Good defense by Jokic. Harris outside. Dishes it to Murray. Outside Millsap. Millsap a screen. 6 to shoot. Harris inside the line. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Nuggets on D. Last game matchup with the Suns. A tough loss there.
And really, you'd like to just see more from that inside game offensively. In that one, it didn't happen.
You know, it's not rocket science. When you're cold from the perimeter, you got to pound it inside and at least draw some fouls. Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. Ingles against Chandler. There's the pass to Mitchell. And not sure what he was thinking there. For Denver, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Deep 2 from Murray. Gets to the corner and buries it.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Feeds it to Ingles. Favors against Millsap. And that one's good by Favors. Favors got his first bucket of the night.
That's where majority of Favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Misses the layup. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That one doesn't drop. And Denver the other way now. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Anytime you can seize control of the rebounding advantage, you are in great shape to win any game in this league.
Now, here's Ingles, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Favors against Chandler. And stolen by Favors. Rubio right side. Gobert can't hit.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
Here's Chandler. Utah with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Here's Rubio, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Rubio dishes to Ingles, and Favors has it in the corner. Back to Ingles. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Ingles. Hey, Steve, we're here at the midway point of the season. You hear a lot about the rookie wall. Talk about why that is such an issue for these first-year guys.
It's not a myth. I mean, you haven't played this amount of games. And I think more importantly, people don't understand, you haven't played against this type of talent in practice. So practice is wearing you down. And then you get a chance to go up against the best of the best for 82 games. You play about 30 in college. Yes, that rookie wall starts to hit you around January.
Now here's Murray. 17 points in his last outing. And here is Chandler. Jokic kicks to Millsap. Right on the bucket. Millsap's got his second bucket.
Paul Millsap is a workhorse inside.
Here is Rubio. Really struggled in the loss against New Orleans. Favors inside. Millsap covering. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. And it's sent back by Jokic. Chandler against Ingles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. It's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 1. Now here's Murray, covered by Rubio. 6 to shoot. Here's Chandler. And it's Denver scoring again. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rubio with it. Out guarded by Murray. Gobert the screen. Here's the screen. Chandler against Ingles. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Mitchell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Millsap a screen. Chandler kicks to Harris. Sinks the three-pointer.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The drive by Rubio. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And Ricky Rubio, you know, known mostly for his ability to pass it and create opportunities for teammates. But, you know, I think he's an underrated defender at that point guard spot. And maybe he doesn't get the credit he deserves defensively.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, for Rubio, his defense is something that isn't talked about, but is certainly present all the time.
Yeah, I mean, he's smart, fast, he moves his feet well, and has terrific anticipation with his hands. Great playing both on and off the ball, and just aware of his spacing and a player's tendencies.
Second free throw, no good.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
Jazz trail by 3. Ingles passes to Favors. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jokic with a screen on Rubio, but they get it back. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Harris with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Harris missing again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Ingles. And he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now here's Murray, covered by Rubio. Fareed with a clean look, and Derek Favors pulls it down. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Chandler.
And the Utah Jazz, historically, they've always been one of the better franchises in the NBA. And it was nice to see them back in the playoffs in 2017 after that 4-year rebuilding phase. It tied their longest playoff drought since the team moved to Utah.
Free throw drops for Ingles. And this Jazz organization operating in a small market, but over the years, so competitive.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of times teams want to take shortcuts to contention. The Jazz know they're not going to win the free agent bidding wars. So that creates a kind of discipline that they're looking to build from within.
He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Arthur. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Jazz shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Here's Exum. Makes it off the glass. Exum's got his first basket of the night.
Dante Exum is a truly talented player taking care of business down inside.
Now here's Plumlee, guarded closer. Back to Barton. Crowder with the steal. Utah leading by 5. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's Ingles. Rebounded by Fareed.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
Arthur kicks to Harris. Offensive rebound. Barton dishes to Plumlee. Fareed, a screen on Burks. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
So it's Utah now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Udo, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on, they're on. When they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in.
Free throw good, Udo. And the Nuggets over the past few seasons have done a great job as an organization of collecting talent.
And with that steady approach, they've been able to develop a star with Jokic. The Nuggets took a very disciplined approach to building this team, and you can see the depth they enjoy, and it all starts with the job this front office has done.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Barton, no luck, and it's Utah's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. They get it back. Burks kicks to Exum. Pass to Jerebko. Fires for 3, and that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Jazz lead by 8.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
Screen by Fareed. Harris kicks to Barton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that, to me, makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And to back up the point with Barton and his chaotic play style, he knows exactly what he's about. Famously saying, Greg, I'm so creative most of the time, I don't know what I'm going to do.
And, you know, that might sound glib, but it is just how Barton plays. I mean, a fantastic competitor who just does what it takes to win. He gives you a little bit of everything out on the floor.
And here's Utah. They're on a 14-4 run. Crowder is screen on Harris. Here's Exum. That one misses. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nuggets trail by 6. Arthur inside. Working on Jerebko, and he gets the bucket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Exum. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. They set the screen. Urebko, the pass to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Urebko kicks to Udo. Works for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Harris up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Yep, that one goes in there. And Utah has possession. Now Exum. He kicks to Urebko. Udo inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. Udo gets the bucket.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And here is Harris. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Jazz.
And you can see how big a role the three-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
Jazz leading by 4. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Urebko, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Plumlee, no luck. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Burks dishes to Exum. They set the pick. Back to Burks. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And now an 8-point Jazz lead.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 8. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Taking a look at the Jazz, Exum and Burks, their backcourt. Jay Crowder out there with Udo, and it's Urebko in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Exum. 8 points his last outing. Kicks it to Crowder. The dish to Burks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Udo, the pass to Burks. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Barton. Burks can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 6. Harris kicks to Fareed. Here's Arthur. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's stolen by Udo. Here's Urebko. That misses off the backboard. Arthur kicks to Barton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Barton's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jazz coach Quinn Snyder bounced around as an NBA assistant coach. 4 different teams, never staying more than a year. He got his education working under so many great coaches.
The Nugget shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. There's the feed to Harris. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
They set the pick. Exum kicks to Yarebko. Crowder against Fareed. Crowder dishes to Yarebko. Back to Crowder. Count that one. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Burks against Barton. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 6 points for Mason Plumlee.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Exum passes to Udo. Burks kicks to Udo. Back to Burks. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Crowder. Over Plumlee. Another shot with 1 on the clock, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Dante Exum.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Fareed. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Jarrell Arthur. And Murray's subbed in for Devin Harris. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Udo. Favors comes in for Jay Crowder. Mitchell, he's checked in for Burks. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Exum. Steve, so let me ask you this. Do players consciously think about, I need a couple free throws, I need a couple of layups, I got to get a couple of shots per quarter? I mean, do they try to plot and plan an individual quarter like that, how they're going to score in different ways?
You're totally right, Kevin. The reason why is because as a 2-guard back in the day, if I could get to that free throw line and put a foul on a guy that's guarding me, that loosens up his defensive mentality. He's not as aggressive. And then now I know when I get to the bonus, I can drive it. He's either going to let me go or I can create contact and get to that line. You want to score easy, and that's how most scorers do. They really score easy. We just kind of applaud them when they're knocking down threes and big shots.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Jamal Murray. Favors with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
Harris is checked in for Barton. And Utah also making a switch. Ingles is checked in. Here's Rubio. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. He dishes it to Ingles. Back to Rubio. Ingles against Chandler. Right through the D for the layup. Ingles has got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And now Utah, fast break. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Oh, yeah, when a bigger guy like Favors runs down the court like that, it helps open up the offense.
Here's Murray. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Pass to Millsap. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. 5th is Rudy Gobert.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Now here's Murray. There's the pick.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
The Nuggets trail by 5. At the elbow, Jokic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Favors has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gobert. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And stolen by Favors. Passes it to Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Chandler's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
Wide open look here for Murray. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Chandler leading the charge. Here's Jokic. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up. And last season, how about the jump to true stardom that Jokic was able to make? There was a stretch where every game he just looked more and more incredible. Truly gave this team, I think, a franchise player in the blink of an eye.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And for so many fans, Greg, of Jokic, it wasn't a surprise to see his play blossom last season.
And boy, did he. Jokic is so skilled for a big man, having played point guard growing up. Still very young and looks to be a star for a long time.
Shot clock at 5. Rubio misses. The Nuggets trail by 5. Jokic sets the screen for Harris. Deep 2 from Murray. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter. Rubio outside, dishes it to Favors. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Rubio in the corner. Sinks the triple. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Usually on the front end of the catch and fire. Rubio on the finishing end right there.
Now here is Harris. Now the pass to Murray. Misses the 3. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Harris. Ingles in the corner. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell, knocked away. Millsap with the steal. Harris outside. Feeds to Murray. Harris outside. Back to Murray. Chandler a screen. Now Murray. 6 points for him. Here's Jokic. That 3 off the mark. Here's Ingles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingles has got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
You can't give him any daylight or he will do just that.
Outside Millsap. Murray dishes to Millsap. At the elbow, Jokic. Millsap a screen. And here's Harris from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Denver's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Murray. And again, Denver no good.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Out to the right wing. Ingles in the corner, fires the three. No good that time, and the Nuggets going the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Chandler, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Knocks it loose. Millsap with the steal. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Murray, good.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Steve, you talk about a gym rat. Paul Millsap adds another wrinkle to his game every single year.
You know, Paul is a great example to follow. Never the biggest or the most athletic. Millsap's work ethic is what's made him an all-star.
A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Arthur comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Harris subbed in for Murray. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Udo's checked in for Favors. Crowder comes in for Joe Ingles. Burks, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Burks can't get it to go. Burks with the steal. 1:12 left to play in the first half. Puts up a three. Arthur grabs the board.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Poked away. Udo kicks to Burks. Exum. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Harris. Back to Harris. It's stolen by Udo. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
He misses the free throw.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
For the Nuggets, Fareed's checked in for Millsap, and Barton subbed in for Harris. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets trail by 6. And here's Barton. 11 points in the game. Screen by Fareed. Arthur passes to Fareed. Over Udo. And the rejection by Udo. Here's Exum. And the first half is now in the books. Utah out in front, up by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, this is a close game. Every point matters. Right now, they're not getting to the line much. To win this kind of matchup, you got to be the aggressor. You got to be, you just got to be aggressive. Dude, let's just see if they can ramp up their intensity, Ernie.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Welcome back to Denver, everyone. Traffic coming in and out of downtown Denver on this lovely night in the Rockies. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Gotta like what Will Barton has done in this game.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Utah leading by 6. Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic. Murray and Harris in the backcourt, and it's Chandler in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's sent back by Jokic. Favors dishes to Rubio. Clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got the first field goal of the second half for Utah. Nugget shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Harris kicks to Millsap. To the middle, Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. The Jazz play just about the slowest pace in the league. Not many fast break points. They look to grind it out in the half court.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And when the Jazz set up their offense, they love to get into the paint.
Well, they play bully ball. They want to get inside and force the issue. Whether it's driving or dropping it off, they're looking to get it in close and get to the line.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray with it. Here's Millsap. Jokic. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell passes to Rubio. Favors with the screen. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Favors, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end. That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
And Smitty, every NBA player who plays as long as you did has a moment where they realize Father Time has caught up with them. Was there a specific moment for you, for instance, when you realized that you had to retire? Or you were being asked to retire?
Hey, Kevin, great question. It happened all in one sequence.
Oh, really?
I was playing the power forward position. Imagine that. I started in this league as a point guard. I go to the power forward position. I step out to hedge on Jamal Crawford. He throws it through my leg and keeps it and lays it up. I look over at Bernie Bickerstaff, and he nodded and said, you know what, Smitty, it's time. I said, God, lead coach in the game, in the middle of the game. But that moment, I realized the game was passing me by with these young guys. And me and Jamal Crawford has talked about it. It was one of those moments where I didn't even react. I knew my reaction skills were gone.
That's an amazing story. For Utah, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Gobert. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Nikola Jokic.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Jokic with the steal. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Jokic passes to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And it's 6 points for Gary Harris.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
Gobert in the corner. Back to Rubio. And the layup's good off the glass. Rubio's got 8 points.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Gobert. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Jokic.
Yeah, that's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
Yeah, he has the height to shoot over most any defender and the touch to make it with consistency. Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Now here's Murray, covered by Rubio. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Murray, covered by Rubio. Now here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. There's a good screen. Right wing. Rubio the pass to Favors. Back to Rubio. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail by 7. Harris outside. He kicks to Millsap. And the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Now here's Millsap. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. The dish to Ingles. Gobert the screen. Ingles passes to Favors. 6 to shoot. And again, Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Well, Rudy Gobert drafted the 27th pick in the 2013 draft. The Jazz looked at him as just a project. but his development has been rapid.
And Utah has possession, following the miss by Jokic. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. There's the feed to Mitchell. Rubio in the corner. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's Mitchell missing.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play. This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
And the Jazz call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
A different look for Denver. Kenneth Faried comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Will Barton in for Gary Harris. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Jerebko's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Crowder comes in for Joe Ingles. Alec Burks checked in for Mitchell. And it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Now here's Barton. 11 points in the game. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And the Nuggets with some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Jokic. Arthur comes in for Paul Millsap. And Devin Harris subbed in for Murray. And Burks hits 2 free throws. The Nuggets trail by 8. Now Harris. Martin from outside. The putback. Rebounded by Jerebko. Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Kicks it to Exum. The three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Barton with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Barton dishes to Faried. Back to Barton. Plumlee with the screen. High, arcing shot. It's tipped. And even 3-on-3 break. Crowder, the pass to Exum. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And here's Barton. He's got 11. Off the pick. And Barton throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Exum. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And we take a look here at the shot chart for the Nuggets.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Good from Jerebko. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Nuggets trail by 7. Harris drives in. And Plumlee kicks to Harris. A second chance effort. Rejected by Crowder. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Lays it up off the glass. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
Harris kicks to Barton. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Utah leading by 7. Exum with it. Down low. It's deflected and stolen by Barton. And now the Nuggets fast break. He feeds it to Plumlee. Screen by Fareed. Harris. And that one good. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Exum. Banked in off the glass.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Denver's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Plumlee with the screen. Barton kicks to Fareed. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Exum kicks to Burks. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Will Barton.
The explosive leaping of Burks serves him well in completing plays like that.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And Utah making a change here. Udo's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good. Burks. The Nuggets trail by 8. Now here's Barton. 15 points in the game. Plumlee with a screen on Burks. Pass to Fareed. On the wing, Harris. Plumlee with the screen. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Udo. Burks against Barton. Plumlee with the steal. 1:39 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Arthur kicks to Plumlee. Back to Arthur. He dishes it to Harris. Screen by Fareed. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to keep it alive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fareed's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's the pick. Exum dishes to Crowder. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists tonight.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now here's Barton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Crowder with the ball.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Barton. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles. Carry them out without complaint.
Take a break.
Everything he does is for the team.
The first one falls.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Arthur. But they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Barton. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Barton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Crowder, a screen on Harris. Exum with it, now guarded by Fareed.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Two shots.
That's good from Exum.
The point guard out of Australia, Dante Exum, is a rare physical specimen. Reason why he has great length at that point guard position. Great size.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Nuggets trail by 8. Barton, wide open, he fires, and that one comes up a bit short. Now Burks. With 1 on the clock, misses the shot. And so it's the Utah Jazz in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stay positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time left. We're going to win the game. We are going to win the game.
Coach Mike Malone moments ago trying to get each guy to believe in himself, believe that this still can happen.
And the players have to trust each other. It's going to take all 5 guys working together to recapture that momentum.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. So on the floor for Utah, Jonas Jerebko out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Udoh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Barton. At the top of the key, Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Chandler down low. Working on Jerebko. Count it. And here's Rubio. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Chandler, and the rejection by Udoh. Here's Crowder. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And that's now 9 points for Jay Crowder. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Plumlee with a screen on Rubio. For the 3, Chandler, offensive rebound. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Now, here's Rubio. Crowder kicks to Rubio. Passes to Udoh. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fareed setting the pick for Harris. Dishes it to Fareed. Now the pass to Barton. One deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Udoh's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Rubio, the pass to Jerebko. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 8. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Plumlee with a screen on Rubio. Barton from outside. Barton missing again.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish. Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Kenneth Faried. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Jamal Murray in for Devin Harris. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Crowder. Joe Ingles comes in for Urebko. And it's Mitchell in for Alec Burks. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. Told them, hey, stick with what's working. He said they're giving us all the room we need to get easy looks in the paint. Let's keep working the ball inside. Guys, back to you.
And Utah has possession. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Ingles kicks to Udoh. Feeds it to Gobert. Off the pick. Kicks it out to Rubio. Tries again. Nifty move. Nice shot by Gobert.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Murray. Harris outside. Jokic sets the screen for Harris. And that one goes long. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jazz leading by 12. Up top, Rubio. He's covered by Murray. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 6 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jokic passes to Murray. Chandler a screen. Murray kicks to Millsap. Pass to Chandler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the 2nd on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Gobert. He kicks it to Rubio. Gobert the screen. Ingles dishes to Gobert over Jokic.
And one of the league's best defenders. Millsap closing out well on that one.
Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. There's the dish to Millsap. Over Gobert. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Paul Millsap.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
Was shot by Udoh, no good. The feed to Murray. Millsap a screen. Here's Harris. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master.
And the basket by Rubio.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Kicks it to Millsap. Millsap a screen, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And that was a rock of a screen there set by Millsap.
They set the pick. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Good defense by Jokic.
He got the space he needed, but just blew the layup. It hurts me to see points lost like that.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Utah leading by 10. And Rubio kicks to Udo. He feeds it to Mitchell. Chandler against Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Baseline J on the way. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Lets it go from the wing. Another miss by Jokic.
An uncontested look from mid-range. He typically drains that one.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And across the NBA, we've seen players taking a vocal stance on various social issues. Smitty, you think that's pretty important?
Very important, and I think this generation has done it better than my generation. Obviously speaking out, but yes, they're using their social media tools to come out and talk about important issues. And the one thing you just want to bring light to these issues, and hopefully a lot of people, the more light you bring, the more solutions I think will come about.
Well said. Now here's Murray. Pass to Chandler. Jokic kicks to Chandler. Millsap a screen on Ingles. Here's Chandler. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Mitchell dishes to Rubio. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Jazz passing it around. Millsap with the steal. For 3, Harris bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Rubio outside. Here's Mitchell. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The shot by Chandler wide open. Again, the miss by Chandler.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
Kept alive. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Ingles. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Jokic. They get it back. Millsap kicks to Murray. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. 16 points for Jamal Murray.
Millsap is a gifted passer, creating for his teammates.
Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rubio dishes to Ingles. Back to Rubio. Ingles against Chandler. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trail by 10. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Now here's Murray. Ingles covering. Murray, the pass to Chandler. Jokic a screen. Chandler kicks to Millsap. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
When it comes to drawing fouls, Millsap's one of the best in the league.
And the first one drops.
And Paul Millsap, a very versatile player, can shoot from anywhere, defend multiple positions. This guy just does it all.
Both free throws good for Millsap. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Mitchell. He dishes it to Gobert. Rubio outside. Passes it to Mitchell. And it's Denver with the rebound. Millsap's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Chandler from the arc. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ingles with a screen on Chandler. And Rubio kicks to Ingles. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. Favors inside, guarded by Harris. Favors can't get it to go. Now here's Murray, guarded closer. The offensive rebound.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
He is just hitting the backboard every chance he gets. He is feasting for rebounds out there.
And the basket by Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Harris outside. Dishes to Millsap. Teardrop shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Favors dishes to Gobert from deep Ingles. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Utah.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Millsap misses. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. Ingles passes to Favors, and then Favors with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Dante Exum, Dante, still a young guy in this league. What do you want to focus on with your development?
You know, I think it's just staying in the defensive end. You know, sometimes in the heat of the play, you kind of lose sight of it, and it's just about staying in there and just helping your teammates out. So,
a very young guy on a very good team. Thank you, Dante. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.